Hello everybody. Is everybody doing today? I hope everyone is doing well. Hey Jade! Welcome in. How is it going? Thank you so much for the resub. And yeah, bestie stream. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. I'm just vibing at the moment. It's been a kind of a long morning. I was playing some Fortnite with some friends and I was kind of bored. We needed to do something, so I just decided to hop on Genshin for a bit. It's just gonna be kind of like just a chill kind of hangout stream. So feel free to lurk if you would like. I appreciate you being here. Alright, so I'm probably just gonna work on some side quests and stuff like that. Oh yeah, very much so, I agree. Because, ooh. Okay, I'll go to this quest, I'll do this quest. Core of 30 recruitment. Well, guess I gotta go do this. But if you would like, I do actually now have sound alerts as well. So hopefully you'll actually be able to look at those and see those. I do have a couple free ones, so if you get the chance, could you possibly use one of these 0 bits ones? Awesome. Thank you so much. I just wanted to confirm that they were working, and they do work. Thank you, Jade. I really appreciate it. Greetings. Welcome to the Citadel of Regzar. I appreciate it. And I appreciate it anyway. This is where the Core 30 get in touch with each other and coordinate. I can see from your outfit that you are not one of them. Oh, I see. You came for the recruitment, right? That's right. Very well then. I'll brief you on the gig in case it's not clear. I am Effendi, a liaison sent by the Academia to coordinate the cooperation between the Academia and the Core of 30. There we go. You may have known that the Core of 30 is hired by the Academia to guard the whole Sumeru city. They are additionally responsible for dealing with some problems residents encounter in daily life, which compounds their workload. To ease the pressure, I decided to recruit an assistant after consulting with the Parchamdar. Parchamdar? I'm assuming that's how you say that. You don't need to worry about city defense. Just help us complete the residents' commissions. As to the specifics, most of them are cumbersome and detailed. I'll elaborate with examples. Ah, that's where we do that. Okay. So at least I'm already at 20% for Sumeru. And I got buttered chicken. Okay. So just to take a look-see. So, Sumeru mining outcrop search. The boon of the elder tree. Sumeru merchant discounts, which are always nice. Okay, okay. And then Sumeru quests. Awesome. Oh, I can claim all. Thank God. And I now have this, which is nice. Let's see. Bounties and requests. I actually can do bounties and requests again. Hello, pal. How is it going? Hello, you wonderful, wonderful bean. Alrighty. While I am thinking about it, let's give my wonderful friends a couple of shout-outs here. Am chilling and vegetating before work. How are you? I'm doing pretty okay. I was bored, kind of needed to vibe, and I always want to support my friends. Y'all are amazing. Just wanted to chill and vibe, and was kind of bored, and I kind of needed a break from Fortnite for a few, so just decided to hop on Genshin, do some side quests, and just work on some Genshin and TCG stuff. But yeah, I'm glad you decided to stop by, pal. I appreciate it. Alright, so the target is immune to pyro damage. Damage dealt by dendro cores will be increased. Dendro res is reduced for a period of time. Okay, I mean, I'm just gonna use my freeze team for this. Okay, so abandon the bounty for now, so I can actually finish this. Yeah, I have not done bounties in a while either, pal, so I feel you there. That's the commission in general. It'd be great if you're willing and free to take it. The logistics officer and I have agreed that you'll be paid fairly for every gig you do. Trivial as these commissions may be, I do hope you recognize the importance of this job. You'll be appreciated and respected by all who you've helped with their life. If you stick to it, you'll surely heighten your reputation among the residents, and they'll be more willing to accept you. And I'll offer you more important and complicated jobs by then. That's the general picture of this job. I hope you can think it over. If you decide to take the job, feel free to register for the commissions. And I'm glad you like being here. It makes me happy. Alright. So, let's go ahead.
Greetings!
Oh.
Welcome to the Citadel of Regzar. Would you be interested in taking on some commissions?
Are there any easy jobs where we can earn loads of mora for just standing around? Oh, better yet, for just sitting around? That's the kind of task we're interested in now.
That's what you're interested in, Paimon.
We don't currently have any commissions like that. However, I do have some relatively simple requests from residents that will pay several thousand mora.
Really? That's all? That isn't nearly enough for Paimon.
We want something a little more lucrative.
Yeah. Effendi, are there any high-paying commissions available?
Ah, I see. Let me think.
Hey, Fuffle! How's it
Spontamod
going?
recently initiated a research
It's good to see
project on
you.
the ley lines and is looking for paid volunteers. There are several researchers in Spontamod who
So far, I'm
specialize in
I'm
studying
having
ley
a decent
lines.
day.
So there is a great demand
But it's
for
getting
ley
better.
lines data. Researchers often need to enter domains to investigate ley line disorders.
I hope your day is I hope you're having a wonderful day too, Fuffle.
They have been understaffed for some time.
I
even
was
after
lurking a little
recruiting good
earlier,
number
and
of their
the
own
game you were
students.
playing looked
So,
really, really fun.
now they've turned to recruiting large numbers of volunteers. They offer substantial pay, but they also have strict requirements for the quality of the volunteers. Are
Not
you
a
interested?
problem. I always gotta support my friends. What are the
Yes.
requirements?
Let's walk through the recruitment process.
Sure.
First of all, are you proficient with one or more types of weapon?
I am proficient with all sorts of weapons.
Very good. How's your understanding of elements? Are you capable of using elemental powers?
I am experienced at using elemental powers in battle.
All right. I'll put you down as the traveler, right?
I'll have to think about that, Fuffle.
Okay. I finished the registration. I'll be coordinating.
I'm not
the
sure how
necessary
much it is,
supplies
so
and
it'll
payments
just go
for
on the long
volunteers
list of
later.
games I need.
You'll have to find Gafoor for more details about the job. However, he has an important visitor today, so I don't think he'll be in the academia.
Yeah, it's a big mood. Same, Fuffle. Absolutely same.
According to the standard protocol for receiving visitors, he will most likely bring the visitor to the Puspa Cafe. You can go there and talk to him when his time with the visitor has finished. He sounded like he was in quite the rush to recruit volunteers when he contacted me, but now he's showing a visitor around. Seriously, who could be so important?
Alrighty. So, now that that's done for now, I can actually do bounties. Okay. And bounties. Accept. Check map. Alrighty. Awesome. I can now teleport. I do gotta say though, like right now, I am trying to save up as much as I can, because I am, I am working on getting my live 2D chibi model. But I only have a little bit saved up right now, so it's like,
Stand clear.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Where the hell are you? No, of course you're there. There it is.
Unleash!
Allow me.
Cryo incarnate! Obey!
No touching. Torrent, bring refuge. All hail.
My will embodied! Take your true form!
Enhanced Animal Module 75.
But, you never ever feel obligated that you have to ever donate to me. But
Ice and
if you
frost.
want to, I do have a donation tab
Absorption test.
if you ever wanted to.
Trust and revamp. This is long overdue.
Manifest!
And some good news is I finally have my doctor's appointment coming up soon, to where I will hopefully be
Transfiguration.
getting approved to go back to work now after that I've had my knee surgery and everything. I'm pretty much completely recovered. So that's always a really good thing, and I just can't wait to get back to work.
Next on the agenda?
I need the money. let's go back so that way I can grab some more bounties. Okay, so immune to geo damage. That's fine. Hey, Dawn! I appreciate you saying hi. And that's okay that you can't stay. Never feel like you need to. I hope you have a wonderful day, and before you go, if you haven't already, please go check out Dawn. They are a wonderful person. Alrighty. Not a problem, Dawn.
Blaze over. Take your troop.
Animal test 6308. Stand clear.
Cryo incarnate.
Billowing surge. Ha! Let's move out. Swirl. Mark. Hold the line.
I love my freeze team so much.
For Rex Lapis.
Hey, Tragic, how's it going?
Access denied.
I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks, Dawn. You too. I hope you have a wonderful day as well.
Embodied. Born of ice and frost.
Absorption test. Rust and rebound.
All hail. Do your master's bidding.
Covenant of the Deep.
Oh, there's two of them there. I did not see that,
Animal
actually,
test 6308.
until just now.
No touching. Enhanced animal module 70 for Rex Lapis.
Aw, I'm sorry, Tragic. I hope it gets a little bit better for ya.
By ordinance divine. Access denied.
Stand clear. Turret, bring refuge.
Yeah, feel free to hang out and lurk here if you'd like.
Born of ice and frost. Transfiguration.
You're always welcome here.
Blaze over.
Next
There
on
we
the
go.
agenda.
Much better. It's mostly here because it's day for checking out my classes for the last semester. Ah. Well, I hope you've got some good classes for this last semester for you. And I hope it all goes easy for you. Alright, and then I just gotta do one more commission. It's all horrible timing, all from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. every day. Oh no. Electro res decrease in vulnerability to cryo damage. Of course. Is there any way that you'd be able to get different classes, like at different times, or is this kind of it for you? I know it's hard to get other spots for that. So let's go this one. I'm sorry, Tragic. I do hope that everything does go well for you, even if it's a little stressful. Alrighty. So let's go fight this last person. There they are.
You are not welcome here. For trouble?
Higher, higher, hands on fire!
Animal test 6308.
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish!
Cross over! Stand clear. Swirl, mark tip.
There is no escape!
Covenant of the Deep. Yeah.
No problem, Tragic.
To survive. Hardship.
Okay, nothing there. So I just gotta go back to get that last thing, and I can continue on with that quest. Alright, and that's the last weekly bounty I've got. The Boon of the Elder Trees. Talisman that can help collect wood. Talismans of this kind are often seen in forests with Samara. Interesting. Okay. That's cool. And requests I will do probably a little bit later. Alrighty. Enter Puspa Cafe.
Let's move out.
Do you still remember what the coffee's like here?
Of course. How could I forget? It used to be my go-to drink here. Listen, Gafur. I suppose I should call you Professor Gafur now. We're old acquaintances, so how about we stop beating around the bush, hmm? First you wanted to catch up, and now the coffee. If you have something to say, just say it.
Oh, that's Gafur. He's the one we're searching for. But he seems to be busy talking with someone else. Maybe we should wait for them to finish.
It's Lisa.
Oh, well, it's nothing really. It's just that ever since you left the academia, our original projects and plans have lost their backbone, so to speak. Cyrus is also disappointed. He's always valued you as a proud disciple. To be honest, it's a real shame that you left the academia, Lisa. With your wisdom and intellect, had you stayed in the academia, you would have become a herbot by now.
It's Lisa. What is she doing here?
Hold on. That's Lisa! The librarian Lisa! I remember
Lisa Pizza.
Paimon heard that Lisa had studied at the academia before, but that was a long time ago. What's Lisa doing here now?
If I'm reading the situation right, you're reminiscing about the past to convince me to come back, aren't you?
Well, I heard that you're currently the librarian for the Knights of Favonius in Mondstadt. If you ask me, that's a tragic waste of your talents. Why waste your time and energy on something as trivial as taking care of a library? Your time is much more valuable than that. If you're willing to come back to the academia, I have plenty of projects for you to preside over right away. The academia needs people right now, and some of these projects are quite important.
Yawn. So all this talk is to convince me to come back. I'm guessing Professor Cyrus doesn't know that you're talking to me about this.
As a matter of fact, he has long wanted you to come back and work at the academia.
Is that so? You know, Professor Gafoor, it isn't a good idea to lie to people. Our teacher knows exactly why I left the academia after only 2 years. He would never ask me to come back. Giving up my life in Mondstadt and returning to the academia as a Spontamod researcher. The price of seeking wisdom is no longer something I'm willing to pay. So please, don't bother trying to get me to come back.
Wow! So Lisa used to be a Spontamod researcher? Paimon's never heard her mention it before.
Keep your voice down. Shush,
Besides,
Paimon.
taking care of a library is important work. I've never considered it a waste of my time. Wisdom is hidden in every corner of the world. Never underestimate wisdom, no matter how small it may appear. That's what our teacher always said. A good scholar wouldn't overlook the small details, Gafoor. I'm sorry. I'm still not used to calling you Professor. Nevertheless, the underlying meaning of what you just said is simply wrong. And there's one other detail you probably haven't noticed. 2 people have been eavesdropping on us for quite a while now. Is there anything we can help you two with?
Hello, Lisa?
Long time no see, Lisa.
Well, if it isn't you two. Long time no see, cutie. Paimon.
Excuse me, but what business do you two have here?
Well, actually, we're here to participate in a research project on ley lines for Spontamod. We just finished registering with Effendi.
Which is when we happened to run into you, Lisa. We didn't want to interrupt your conversation.
A research project on ley lines? Oh, darling. You haven't joined the academia, have you?
Only as project volunteers.
Alright, Effendi told us a research project is looking for paid volunteers. That's what we came to see Gafoor about.
Paid volunteers? Gafoor, is the academia really that understaffed? Or are there projects that insist on the use of outsiders?
No. The paid volunteers are for a conventional project to monitor the ley lines. All operations follow the prescribed safety protocols. We rely on a lot of manpower to collect the data. There's no way around it now. But if only you would agree to come back and preside over some matters, we wouldn't have to go through all this nonsense.
She just said she wasn't coming back. Quit asking. He is just so persistent.
If memory serves me right, collecting ley lines data requires investigators to go deep into domains, which can be dangerous.
We've seen our fair share of combat since leaving Mondstadt. Exploring a domain is like a walk in the park to us.
It's been so long now. I can only imagine what wonderful stories you have to share.
there's nothing to worry about.
Since you two are here to apply for the project, then please wait a moment while I talk to Lisa.
I'm sorry, Gafoor. My answer is still no.
Aren't you even a little bit interested?
I have never regretted my decision to leave the academia. And I don't think that will change in the future.
I thought after all this time you would have a different answer. But you're still as obstinate as ever, Lisa. You've made yourself clear. I'll only make a fool of myself if I keep insisting. In that case, I still have unfinished business to take care of, so I'll take my leave. See you at the Darshan reunion in a few days.
Yes. Don't worry. I'll be there on time.
As for you two, please come see me later in the Mautiema forest when you're free. We'll need your help with the volunteer work. Oh, and one last thing, Lisa.
Yes?
I wish you the best of luck in Mondstadt.
Thank you. Well then, cuties. Now that the recruiter is gone, we can sit down and have a good chat.
Recruiter? You mean Gafoor? I love the music in this game. It's so good.
Much has been happening within the academia, and Gafoor is paving the way for his future.
By the way, Lisa, what brought you to Sumeru? Are the Knights okay with you being gone?
Of course. Jean gave me an extended paid vacation. It's rare that I get any time off, so I thought to myself, why not go on a trip and relax a little? I don't know how much of our conversation you heard, but I studied in the Spontamad Darshan at the Academia for 2 years. But instead of staying at the Academia after graduation, I went back to Mondstadt to become the librarian for the Knights of Favonius.
So that's why you came to Sumeru, right? To walk around and meet with your old friends and teachers.
Why did you choose to leave the academia?
You'd like to know, wouldn't you? Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt if I told you. After all, it was ages ago. If anything, it all boils down to a difference in philosophy. When I first came to the academia, Professor Cyrus really appreciated my work and invited me to participate in several major projects. But most of those projects ended in failure. To be honest, they went too far trying to achieve wisdom beyond mortal understanding, so failure was only to be expected. I didn't want any part of that lunacy, so I left. Anyway, now that I told you, make sure you keep it between us.
Sounds like you've experienced a lot.
I don't wish to return to the academia, even if Professor Cyrus came to ask me personally. Rather than conducting experiments day and night, I'm much more suited for working hours that start after 10 a.m., with regular afternoon tea every day.
Oh, Lisa chose to be a librarian because she doesn't want to deal with hassles all the time.
That is Lisa's style.
I prefer to take things at my own pace when it comes to tiring tasks like a job. And besides, being able to take regular vacations is also really important. It's a pity I didn't even have time to visit that child in Gandharvaville yet. Gafoor found me just after I arrived in Sumeru. Speaking of which, what about you two? What brings my favorite cuties to Sumeru?
You tell Lisa all about all that's happened when you came to Sumeru.
I see. Even I didn't expect them to be so bent on their pursuit, wanting to even surpass the gods. Sounds like you were involved in some remarkable events again, and I was completely unaware. And to think, you were even able to handle a crisis of that magnitude. Cutie, your abilities are really beyond measure. Having accomplished such a feat, I'm sure you must have a lot on your plate right now. I was actually thinking about inviting you two to walk around Sumeru with me. What a pity. It's very rare for us to meet like this.
I'm not that busy.
Oh, then would you like to spend some time with me, darling? That would be wonderful. I plan to spend the next few days visiting around Sumeru City. At the end of my stay, I'll leave from Gandharvaville and return to Mondstadt via Liyue. Who knows? Perhaps we'll bump into each other again in Sumeru City or Gandharvaville. Come to think of it, there's something romantic about such a chance encounter like this. It's like icing on the cake for this little vacation of mine. If you see me around, be sure to come and say hello. Otherwise, I might start feeling lonely.
I don't really use Lisa all that often, but I do. I mean, to get Lisa to a really good spot, like just in general. Let me get to Lisa real quick. Where are you, Lisa? Right here. So I have her C2 at the current moment, which increases her defense by 25% and increases Lisa's resistance to interruption. C2 is actually where she gets a lot better, because her stuff, like her attacks, are kind of slow, and then her charged attack and her Violet Arc, which is my R2, is a little slow, so this helps to make her less increases the resistance to interruption, so that way she doesn't get interrupted immediately after getting hit, which is really nice. So C4, it makes Lightning Rose a bit better, but where you really need, like, Pulsating Witch, C6 is definitely makes her really, really good. But definitely C2 is definitely a good spot to have her if you get her there.
Respect must be given to the...
I remember. You two agreed to meet Gafur in Mount Te'ima Forest to talk about the ley lines research job. Feel free to leave if you want to go look for him. As for me, I think I'll spend a little more time at Puspa Cafe.
Alright, so let's go to the forest. Let's go to the forest after I do something. Because I would like to grab some more food. Because food is always good. Okay. So let's go to the forest then. Ah, all the way over here, I see. Nice, nice.
Oh, what a cute treasure coffin.
There you are. Looks like you two are ready.
Yep.
Very well. Let me inform you of some details. Spontamod has been involved with the ley lines for a long time, and it's imperative that their current is constantly monitored. This research project was also organized to help meet this demand. However, because abnormal fluctuations often occur in Sumeru domains, we must regularly send people deep into various domains to record the situation with the ley lines. Since it's often dangerous inside the domains, we've established a rule of only dispatching personnel with combat capabilities. It'll be your task to go into the domain and record any ley line anomalies. However, if you encounter any danger, please prioritize your safety. Well, those are all the necessary details. When you're ready, you may enter the domain.
Okay, must form 3 teams and engage in 3 consecutive rounds of combat. Defeat all opponents in the allotted time. Can earn bonus points from the time they have left. Just insignias based on the score you obtain. Linked characters will appear in party multiple times per round of game. Look. 2 sport kills help them do battle. Okay, okay. This is interesting. First, we go grab this motherfucker. Alright, so let's go ahead and work on this domain. So I usually just do normal or the middle one because it gives me a bit better stuff. So my name is Violet. So Ruin Drakes, Shrooms. Oh lord. Fucking mimics. Ugh. So round 3 is what I really have to focus on. So, okay, interesting. So I'm going to do probably my freeze team. Okay. Yeah, let's have her there. Sucrose, Shenhe, and Ganyu for that. Okay, so let's go Lisa. No. Raiden. Okay. You and you. Okay. And last one, let's go Jean, you, and let's go Kazuha. No, not Kazuha. Fuck it, let's go Lisa and Alhaitham. I really want Alhaitham so bad. Let's, instead of that, let's go that. And 60% electro damage bonus. Instead of that, let's go this. Awesome. Awesome.
Rust and revamp with enhanced animal module.
Do your masters, you will regret this.
Access denied. For Rex
Man,
Levels.
I fucking love freeze teams. I
Animal
really
test
do.
6308. Billowing surge. Ha! Yeah. Allow me. Animal hypostasis emulate.
Cryo incarnate.
Blaze over. Covenant of the Deep.
Awesome. And next round. I mean, I could rearrange character order, but fuck it.
Illusion shattered. By ordinance divine.
Share my knowledge. Hold the line. Billowing surge.
Let's go. It gives me a chance to look at different team setups too. Which I really don't mind at all.
Torn to oblivion.
The Temple of Wisdom. Hey,
Ow.
Shine down.
How dare.
Cryo incarnate. My will embodied. There is no escape.
Covenant of the Deep. Yeah.
And time for the last one.
Share my knowledge. I see everything.
Let's spark things up a little.
Deflect.
I swear by my sword.
I haven't actually used Lisa in
Commit to
forever.
memory. The Temple of Wisdom.
Flicker. The process of elimination.
Grow, grow, grow.
You're in for a little shock.
Make yourselves at home.
Come a little closer.
Here you are.
Oh no. No, 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 no. Go away.
Committed to memory. Yeah.
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Flicker.
Ah, I love Alhaitham so much. Hell yes. I probably could have improved upon that just a little bit more. But that was really good. So I probably can only do one of them, but let's find out. Because now that I know how it works, I can definitely improve upon it. That's for sure. Okay, so second blooming, event details. Okay, so the next one unlocks in 14 hours, which is fine. Hell to the yes. I love that so much. So how do I obtain... Okay, so I have to complete all of the challenges. And score a total of 10,000 for all challenges. Oh, that's not too hard. Good to know. Okay. Alright, so hopefully I've got some streamer luck. Because let's find out. Nope. At least not on that wish. But that's why I'm doing more quests. Alright, so let's go to the academia and let's go do some more quests, because why not? Okay. And dropping down. I'm slowly getting there. So I just went the completely wrong way, but looks like all I gotta do is cross over here and I'm all good. Haha, Parvane, you are back. I've been waiting for so long. Sorry I'm late, Miss Farza. Something happened on the way and it took me a while. No worries. Your paper is well written, and your research looks very promising too. I've heard a lot of good words about it. Thank you. I brought the whole paper with me. Well, great work, Parvana. I'll take a good look at it later. With your academic ability, I'm sure there won't be any issue. You are too kind, Miss Farza. Did Parvane just blush? You don't see that every day. Is it really something to be proud of to be it is really something to be proud of to be recognized by your mentor. What's going on? What is it? I don't like that mentor of hers. And why is that, Miss Julie? Don't know. It's just a feeling. Maybe I'm too exhausted. Don't tell Parvana. I don't want to upset her. What are you guys talking about? Ugh, it's nothing. I'm starving. Haven't you eaten already? You really have a voracious appetite, don't you? Miss Julie is not a sedentary person. Of course she gets hungry fast. Parvane, have you gotten it over with your business? Almost. I'll just have to wait for the paper to be formally reviewed, which should be completed in the next few days. Hi, Miku! How are you? I hope you're doing well, Miku. Well, I'm thinking about it. I am doing pretty good so far. Just kind of vibing and having some fun. Just in general, playing some Genshin. I haven't played it in a bit, so I just decided to play for a while. No problem, Miku. After this, I can work on the projects that I like. The Omni Spice has not been refined. I shall perfect it when I have a whole team. I still have things to do before my paper gets approved. You better stay at Sumero City. I can't afford more time to look for you. No worries, the whole city is enough for a tour. Now that you're done here, how about you show us around? And some Sumero local specialties, maybe? Finally, huh? I can see that look on your face. Let me see. Let's go to the headquarters of the Corps of 30. 30 people? That can't be all they have. It's just a name. Don't worry. Anyway, let's go and take a look. Julie, why are you silent? Something wrong? No. I'm just hungry. I'll be fine with some food. How do you even manage to stay in shape with that appetite? There we go. I feel like Sucrose would do really well at the academia, to be honest with you. Alright, so let's continue. This is the place. Stationed here is the Corps of 30, responsible for the defense of Samiro City. The name came from its founders. There were exactly 30 of them. The entire Corps has expanded, but the name remains in the memory of the founders. Like the Four Winds in Mondstadt, pretty easy to understand. It's just like the Liyue Qixing in Liyue. Why are you all looking at me? We have the Tri-Commission in Inazuma. Regents have their names in a similar way. It appears so, but it's more than 30 people when we talk about the Corps of 30 in Sumeru. That guard there looks like a martial artist. He looks really worried. Is anyone in trouble? Do you need my help? Chill out. It's no serious business. Ah, you must have come to Sumeru City for a visit. I'm Yunus, a logistics officer of the Corps of 30 in the Citadel of Regzar. You look worried. Ran into some trouble? Yes, monsters in the wild have been restless for reasons unknown. We've had to send someone out to drive them away. They move so fast in large numbers. People we sent to deal with them got whacked every time. I was wondering what meals our cook should prepare for them. Ah, it seems that another bunch of our men should be back by now. Now, if you'll excuse me, have a good time in Samira City. What a man of action. Whew, I'm glad he didn't talk to me. I'm afraid of dealing with people from the Eremites. Let me see. We'll head to the Adventurers Guild next. Though, I don't think it would be any different from the guilds of anywhere else. But Julie may want to see it. Julie? Huh? What was that? We are going to visit the Adventurers Guild. Are you coming? Yeah, I've always wanted to visit there. Let's roll. Alright, so let's go to the Adventurers Guild. Is this the Adventurers Guild? Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Anything you're here for? If you're looking to take commission, just ask Catherine over there. You seem dispirited, Julie. Are you feeling exhausted? Yeah, I'm a little tired. We hardly got any rest after getting off the ship, and I'm exhausted too. We should get something to eat soon and turn in, Parvane. That sounds good. Shavermi's grill should still be open, so we ought to feast there. Let's roll. I didn't expect Samira City to be so big that it wore me out just window shopping. Finally, local Samiro delicacies. Can't wait. Parvane, you're back? Are those your friends behind you? Yes, they just got to Samiro and I've been showing them around the city. I saw you're open and wanted to get some shawarma wraps. Got enough ingredients for us? Are you kidding me? Of course I do. 6 rolls, 1 for each person, right? Give me a few minutes. Wow, Paimon can't wait. Shaverme starts to cook. The smell, the taste, it's heavenly. What an amazing flavor, completely different from Inazuma's cooking. How is it, Julie? Delicious, thanks. Why are you so polite all of a sudden? Are you feeling okay? So, what's next? We reserved lodging and we'll check in soon. We'll leave Samiro after Parvane's thesis gets officially passed. Hold on, Parvane's not leaving with you? After her thesis is accepted, she has to stay with the academia to do research work, so she can't come with us anymore. It's what she wants. She talked to us about it, and we all understand. That might be true, but it will feel like we're missing something. So that's why Julie seemed distracted the whole way. That's probably the cause. Even though everyone tried to avoid the subject, Parvane will likely remain with the academia. Come on, this is not the end of the world. It's not like we'll never see her again. We can even bum a meal off the academia when we come back later. Parvane told us before that she kept in touch with her mentor, so she should get the result from her thesis in 2 or 3 days. Yeah, come back to the academia tomorrow and hang out with us. Since we have no idea when the next time will be after we leave Samiro. Let's check back in with them tomorrow. Alright, so got to wait until tomorrow. Hey, Big C, thank you so much for the hydrate. I will definitely do that now. Alright, so let's grab some spices. Genshin is going super well so far. I'm just kind of having some fun, doing some side quests, and just kind of hanging out with everybody. I'm glad you decided to stop by, Big C. Alright, so... Quarter... Alright, let's see here... And let's see it. Well, I don't really need any of those at the current moment. Alrighty. So, following day, 8 to 12. Alrighty. And now I gotta find Zhudong. Where am I going? I'm going this way. let's go. Right, Shogun for a minute. Alright, almost there. Shameless. She doesn't deserve the title of a researcher. Plagiarizing and deceiving, that's what she's learned at the academia? How can Miss Parvane get scolded by such scum? Chill, Mr. Kame. This is the academia. The core of 30 is right down there. Try anything rash and we'll all get busted. Humph. If we were back in Inazuma, I'd let my blade do the talking. Why is everyone so angry? What's going on? Traveler, you couldn't have come at a worse time. What's going on? Where's Parvane? She's over there. I'll brief you on what happened. Last night, we went back to the inn with Parvane for a little chat. Parvane was suddenly called away by a man from the academia who said something went wrong with her paper and she needed to discuss it with her mentor. She was supposed to go alone, but we were a bit worried, so we went with her. We heard outside that the researcher Farza was talking to Parvane. They started arguing, then Parvane came out, slammed the door, and bumped into us. She explained to us that her paper might have been plagiarized by Farza to make some deals with someone. We talked all night and couldn't come up with any good ideas, so we came with her today. So today we came with her to talk to Farza again. Since Mr. Kame gets really angry, we're staying here while Julie has gone with Parvane. I could feel the tension in the air. Don't know how things are going over there. I'll never cooperate with you. I've told you that. Miss Parvane, I sincerely advise you to reconsider. This kind of win-win business is hard to come by. Win-win? I'm not trying to win. I didn't write this paper to make money. Humph. This is not what we agreed on, Miss Farza. I'm not gonna lie to you. You can get your research out to the public faster by working with Mr. Nete. Sounds like a liar. Stay away from Parvane, or I won't be so polite. Humph. Miss Farza, I presume something's wrong with the security of the academia, since when could an adventurer come in here and give us cheek? Julie, it's okay. Miss Farza, I'll never trade Omnispice for even one Mora. Since I wrote the first word of this paper, I've told you I'll provide the research results to anyone in need for free. Why won't you just listen? See? I knew it would come to this. That's alright, Miss Parvane. You can rest assured I won't make it difficult for you. Even if you don't want to work with me, we'll find another way. Farza and Nete take their leave. Parvane, are you alright? This is bad. Parvane, how can this be? Those two, they must have been planning this for a while. My mentor. No, Farza's had her eyes on my spice from the start. No wonder she was always so eager to discuss my paper with me. Now she's developed a whole new project based on my paper and made another seasoning to sell. What do we do? Is there any way we can stop her? It's practically impossible for us to stop her from making an advanced Omnispice. Looks like there's no other choice. We can only go with my dumb idea. You already have an idea? Of course not. It took us a whole night to figure it out. Yes, I am a chef, but I started out as a restaurant owner in Liyue Harbor, and I know a trick or two about running a business. Parvane briefed me with some details, and I think I know how Farza will make money off of Omnispice. Those two misers will have to keep the spice formula to themselves if they want to make any money. And my stupid way is the exact opposite of their plan, and that's to give the formula away to the public for free first. If everyone had the formula for free, few would buy it when Nete tries to sell it. But how do we give it to the people out there? Huh, guess what the gourmet supremos do best? We make meals with all ingredients and spices. Are you saying you're going to spread the Mora formula by making dishes with it? But Parvane's paper and research. It's okay. It's just some dumb paper. No worries. I had intended to give the Omnispice formula to everyone for free with my resources at the Academia anyway. Nothing wrong with giving the formula away in the most straightforward way. Parvane. Miss Parvane. Parvane is indeed a true researcher at the Sumeru Academia. What an answer. Then let's do what we planned last night. Nete might have drummed up too many to help him sell the formula. We must get ahead of him. Julie, please ask the Adventurers Guild for a list of villages that demand a lot of hard labor, fishing, lumbering, or hunting, as long as it takes toil. Leave it to me. Mr. Kame, please help us collect spices we are going to need for cooking dishes. I'll take care of that. Miss Parvane has told me where to find Hara fruit. I know I can rely on you, Traveler. Could you help Mr. Kame and find Hara fruit for us? Leave it to me and save some meal for me. No problem. I'll leave the most savory one for you. We'll leave it in your hands then. Parvane and I will go back to the inn and figure out the menu, and when you're ready, we'll meet here. Hey, Dolphin! How's it going? How are you today? I hope you're doing good. It's wonderful to see you. Traveler, let me show you the rendezvous. Let's roll. I didn't expect to have such fun in Sumeru City. This trip really is worth my time. Alrighty. Tired, the kids at work are wild at the moment. Oof, I hope it gets a little bit better for you, Dolphin. I wish you much luck, and I'm sending you all the good vibes. Alright. So let's go ahead and continue along. In 3 weeks is the next 1 week break. Oh, nice. I hope everything goes well for you, and I wish it goes I wish it goes fast for you, so that way you can enjoy your week off. Hara fruit should be over there. Let's split up and end this quickly. Sure. I just noticed there are traces of monsters around. We could run into monsters if we keep going. Please be careful. Please rendezvous with me once you have the Hara fruit. I'll be counting on you then. Alrighty. Huh. I also have to find the lotuses as well.
Shine down!
Stand clear. Animal test 6308. Ka, ka, yeah. Ta, ta, ka, ta, ta. Rest and rebuild. Let's move out. Enhanced animal model. Allow me.
All right. Almost there. Awesome. Alright, let's head back. Alright, I already grabbed that lotus. Yeah, but even if not, I'll go to a convention on the 17th and 19th of February. Oh, that's awesome, Dolphin. I hope you have a lot of fun at the convention. What kind of convention is it? Ah, he's right over here. Got it. Sorry, I haven't found any horror fruit. Anything on your end? And some horror fruit. Great, these should be enough. I need to gather some other ingredients nearby. Traveler, please go back and check on Miss Julie. Alrighty, so now I gotta go back and find Julie. Alright, so that should be enough for that.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo!
Oh, hello. Trying to plug in my computer real quick. 1 second. There we go. Haha, got it. Physical labor? If I must, I'll say Vamara Village, Caravan Rabat, and Port Ormos. Vamara has farmers. Caravan Rabat and Port Ormos have a lot of menial laborers too. But why do you want to know? Got a job to offer? A good friend of mine asked me to look into this. I see. Let me mark the locations on the map for you. They're all quite away from the city, so try not to get lost. Thank you. How did it go? Thanks to this mister's help, we got the locations. The rendezvous is not far from here, traveler. Let's hurry. And now meet up with Zhudong. Thank you, Mr. Kame. The ingredients should be enough. Parvani and I have decided on the menu. We'll only need to wait for Julie to tell us where to make the meals. We're back. Great. Did you get any information? We'd better go to Vamara Village and Caravan Rabat. They are marked on the map. Sweet. We've got no time to waste. Let's visit Vamara Village first. And maybe we'll share some pictures if I go on a cosplay, but I'm not 100% sure if I will cosplay at the con. Hey, that's completely okay, even if you don't cosplay at the con. I wish you a wonderful time.
2 clients, 3 clients.
And also, if you do cosplay, feel free to send or share like some pictures because I love cosplays. I'm hoping to eventually get back into doing cosplay. Hey, Travis, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day, Travis. But yeah, I wish you a lot of luck, Dolphin. That sounds really, really fun. Ooh, while I'm thinking. Okay, so that's a fishing spot. I already have that fishing spot set. Nice, nice.
Is it just me?
Also, I don't remember if I did this earlier or not, because I think I was distracted, but Tragic, who was also here earlier, also streams. So if you get the chance, check Tragic out as well. Thank you, and it will be, I'm staying with a good friend who I last saw 2018 at the same con. That's awesome. It's always good to stay with friends. But I definitely hope you have a wonderful time at the con. Field trip again? Parvane, why are you here? Didn't you go back to the academia to submit your paper? And why are there a bunch of people behind you? What is all this? Well, it's a long story. Parvane tells Nabiti what happened. Or Nabati. Food for marketing? That's new. But how could Farza do this? It doesn't make sense. There's no news of her project being suspended, and she is getting paid as usual. Why are we doing business with a Fontaine guy? Anyway, this is the situation. Come and help me. Think about the tons of homework you copied from me. Be safe, Dolphin, and I hope you have good dreams. I didn't copy you. Don't forget, you referenced my outline. Old acquaintances we've got here. Hi there, I'm Nabati. I do research on the human body at Amurta, though my project hasn't been approved. We went to the academia together long ago, but we didn't really work together since we were studying different subjects. Thank God we didn't. I could have choked on your weird dishes. Don't stare at me like that. Let's get down to business. To defeat the Huns. Okay, that was a dumb joke, sorry. You want to make dishes that appeal to the local taste in Vamara village, right? Any thoughts? They don't seem to have any hard labors to do. Vamara is located in a very convenient spot. It's a key area along the waterway to Sumeru, and if you go along the waterway, you will get to Port Ormos. But exactly, Big C, exactly. And most shipped stock at Port Ormos. Hard labors like loading cargo and repair work are mostly done at Port Ormos. Over time, many people went to work there. Now only elders and kids stay at the village. And slackers like me, of course. Do you know what kind of food the folks like here? Light meals, I guess, and fish is a regular dish here. This place is so far away from the city that seasonings are hard to buy. Sometimes the dishes are incredibly bland. The elders couldn't tell the difference, but I just couldn't stand it. A peculiar guy from Fontaine did try to sell the spice you mentioned, but the residents here simply couldn't afford it. Then it'd be great for you to try Parvarne's Omni Spice. Let's get back to business, Mr. Kame. Julie, please help me set up the pot. Mr. Nabati, I'm now introducing to you the amazing Omni Spice. Any dish with this Omni Spice will have a delicious taste. If you don't believe me, you can try the fish with cream sauce made with this Omni Spice. Traveler, please help us find some fresh fish and drop it off to Parvarne. I'll have to go through the recipe a few more times. Just check this recipe 5 times. Whew, hopefully we can make it right. So while I'm here, let's go ahead and make some food. While I'm thinking about it. Alright. Trying to see what I haven't done yet. Haha, there you go. Butter chicken. Oh, it's Dory's. Gotcha. Alright, so let's stop there for that one for now. Alrighty. It's pretty tranquil here. Alright. I must be crazy to actually do this. Ah, Traveler, did you get the ingredients? Everything is ready. I've just checked the recipe twice more, 7 times in total. There won't be any problems. Did you really remember that? If there's a problem, I'll find a way out. Alright, show's on. Zhudong starts cooking. This is delicious, and it doesn't seem to have any special spices. That's what makes the Omni Spice so special. It brings out the flavor in the food, giving it an amazing taste. More importantly, Omni Spice is not difficult to make. How much is this Omni Spice? I'd like to buy some to try. I'll give you the formula. Since you are a researcher, I'm sure you can make one on your own. Wait, you're just giving it to me like that? This could sell for a lot of mora. That Fontaine peddler put a high price on the spice. And you're not happy about it? Take it, and be sure to share it with others. Don't just use it for your own food. Okay, Parvane, you are crazy. I think I am too, but it's good to be crazy once in a while. Anyway, the formula is in your hands. Remember to share. Since we can head to Port Ormos via the waterway, let's go there next. Alright, so time to go to Port Ormos. I gotta say, the one of the best music in Samaro is definitely the Port Ormos theme. It's just such a vibe. We're back to Port Ormos again. So many people here. Where do we even start? How about I beat someone in a duel and then recommend the spice to them? Why do you have to beat someone in the first place? Where did Judon go? Whoa, so many Port Stevedores in layaway. Yeah, we got whacked every time we finished unloading. Since when did he start chit-chatting with that guy? One of Zhudong's talents, I guess. Life is so hard, especially when you have to cook for yourself after getting off work. I feel exhausted just thinking about it. Not for me. I have a special spice that can easily help me make delicious meals. Well, that was abrupt. What? Are you here to peddle goods like the Fontaine guy? I don't have time for this. I'd rather you just give me an offer like that Fontaine vendor did. And just to be clear, I don't have much in my pocket to handle some fancy spice. Uh-oh, busted. Shut the fuck up, Paimon. Let him do his thing. Wait, our spice is nothing like what the Fontaine guy was selling to you. We'll make a dish with the spice for you to try, for free. That way you'll see how good the spice is. This is too good to be true. Chefs are generous. Traveler, please help us find 2 potatoes and drop them off to Parvane. Let me think about making a potato boat for this mister. Alright. Here he goes again. Traveler, did you get the ingredients? And 2 potatoes. That should do. Let me heat the pot up. Judong starts cooking. Finished already? Where's the spicing? Like I said, with this Omni Spice, any dish can become a delicious one. This must cost a pile of mora. The Fontaine Puddler put a high price on his spice, too. Here, this is the formula of Omni Spice. It's easy to prepare, and you can make some back at home. What? What do you mean? You don't want my mora? We want nothing from you. Instead, we kindly ask you to share this formula to the public. Well, you got it for free. It'd be nice to give it to others as a free favor, wouldn't it? That makes sense. Thanks. Zudong's got quite a way with words. Paimon didn't see that before. That's one of the skills a chef must master. You can't take care of customers of all kinds without a silver tongue, can you? It's so hard to be a chef at Liyue Harbor. Okay, our final stop would be Caravan Rabat. Parvane said she knows Miriam, owner of Gilded Journey, and she told her about our spice marketing. Let's hope it goes well this time, too. Ooh, a Dreepy? Let's see if I can catch this one. You're finally back. I thought you'd given up halfway through. I heard it from Parvane. You try to give the spice away for free in response to that Fontaine guy? What a stupid idea for an academia researcher. Ahem. Ahem. Sorry, the idea came from me. I'm a chef. Since I know Parvane, can I help you promote this Omni Spice? You must have been tired after all the work. Hey chef, the ingredients are already in the kitchen, and there's a fire in a pot outside. You can cook something anytime. And take a good rest when you're done. The lady researcher must be tired, even if you are not. I dare not refuse it. Traveler, could you please help me gather some potasaras? It's certainly been a long day for everyone, and I want to prepare a fine meal to treat everybody. Leave it to me. I'll prepare the rest of the ingredients. When you get the potasaras, please give them to Parvane. Thank you, Traveler.
With the wind.
It's great Miss Miriam is willing to help. Traveler, did you get the potasaras? Alright, and there we go. That should be enough. I'll take care of it. It won't be long. Ah, that smells good. What did you make? This is a tandoori roast chicken. It sounds weird, but it does have a good taste. When did you learn to cook this? I've never seen you do that before. Flicked through this recipe yesterday. It's in my mind now. You are such an exceptional chef, Mr. Judong. I might have been able to speed up my research if I'd known you sooner. That Neta guy, or Neti guy, seems to be exactly where we're going. And he seems to be exactly where we're going, and he's always one step ahead of us. He didn't seem to be able to sell any spice, but why has he been keeping pace with us? I don't have a good feeling about that Nete guy. I guess you're well rested. Take this letter. That Nete guy from Fontaine asked me to give it to you. He's here? When did he give it to you? The guy's left. He paid me to prepare the ingredients and wait for you to come. He told me to give you the letter after you've rested. Sorry for not telling you this, but he paid a lot. Parvati, what does it say? Bunch of sentimental crap. He said he has business to talk about with us at the academia. I guess that scum's had enough and is appealing to arms. Hey, Waldy. Not a problem. Thank you so much for the lurk. I'm just doing some side quests for Sumeru, so it's not like super story oriented, but I completely understand. But thank you so much for stopping by, Waldy. I appreciate it. And for those who haven't already, please go check out Waldy. Wonderful streamer and a wonderful friend. It would actually be better if that was the case. Well, if Nete said so, we're so going there for a meetup. Traveler, could you come with us for another trip? Sure, I'll teach him a lesson. Heh, I'll be looking forward to it then. Thank you for grabbing that shout out. Then let's get going. Time to see what this guy wants. Alright, so I will be right back real quick. I just need to use the restroom, and it'll just be a couple minutes, and I just gotta grab some water and use the restroom. I will be back.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Wanna come over for tea?
Sumeru City's so bad.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh.
There must still be traces of King Deshret's familiars in the desert.
When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight.
I want to take on a commission from Sumeru City so There must still be traces of King Deshret's familiars in the desert.
Toodaloo.
There must still be traces
Silly
of King Deshret's
churl,
familiars in the
Billy
desert.
churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh.
1 client, 2 clients, 3 clients.
Traces of King Deshret's familiars in the desert. There must still be
When the
traces
sun's
of King
out,
Deshret's
bathe in
familiars the
sunlight.
desert.
But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight. Huh? Toodaloo.
There must still be traces of King Deshret's familiars in the desert.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh.
There must still be traces of King Deshret's familiars in the desert.
Alrighty, and I am back. Thank you so much for waiting for me. Time to continue. Alright, time to find Nete at the Academia. Thank you, Miku.
Huh?
Okay. Dropping down more.
Go! Huh? Go!
Welcome. Welcome, everyone. I've been waiting for you. What are you up to? Stay away. Easy, Miss Adventurer. I don't wish to fight you, nor do I have the ability to. Your plan has worked. Your free spice is taking over the market. It'll be even harder for me to promote a new spice. You've won this one. Please go easy on this poor businessman. You're lying through your teeth. I've never met a man more loathsome than you. Haha! It seems like you haven't dealt with many businessmen then. You are not with Farza? She might be working on her new formula. Locked herself in her room and won't come out, but to be honest, I don't really care about this. You know, I did tons of work just to skirt around some boring clauses, and she wouldn't even get down from her high horse as a researcher. I also had to find resources to promote her spice because she refused to do it herself. Hey, Lighty, thank you so much for the follow. Lighty is so for those who don't know who Lighty is an awesome VTuber, but mostly plays and does stuff on YouTube. So if you get the chance, go check Lighty out. Wonderful person. Hey, not a problem, Lighty. You're awesome to play with, especially on Fortnite, and I just hope you have a wonderful day today. I was wrong. She's not the right pick for a business partner. But now, I think you're perfect for business. You have plans and are willing to get your hands dirty. Plus, you have pretty decent skills. Are you here to cause trouble? What are you trying to do? Relax. I just want to ask, are there any opportunities for me to invest in you? I appreciate it, lady. What? Do you know what you're talking about? You're so unpredictable. Liar. Are you serious? Of course I am. What makes you think that I'm not? Your spice formula is taking root on the market, enjoying popularity and reputation among consumers. The formula Miss Farza is making will be of higher quality, but is somewhat difficult to promote. And I know you are not willing to cooperate with her. So here's my offer. I'll invest in your spice and organize resources for the business. Part of the profits I made from Miss Farza's formula will be used to promote your formula for free, and the rest of the profits will be all yours. You don't have to pay a single mora. You just need to put my trademark on the back of your formula. What do you say? I say no. I've told you before, I don't want anything to do with you. And why would you even want to invest in our formula? Miss Farza is a more experienced researcher who has way more resources than me. Experiences, resources, those can be improved in many ways. But you cannot build your word of mouth like that overnight. Huh, I think I've said too much. Well, I guess that's it for today. I have to go back and see if Miss Farza is starving in her lab. I will stay in Sumeru for some time. I sincerely look forward to working with you one day. So long. Nete leaves. I'm so sick of him. He could be more tricky than monsters. Farza, Nete, I guess the whole thing is not as simple as we had hoped for. Looks like we won't be able to leave Sumeru for now. We must look into this. Hi, Queen! Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. So, the Queen Goblin is also a wonderful, wonderful friend and person. She is an amazing artist, so if you're ever looking for some really cute art, I would suggest looking into the Queen Goblin. She has such cute stuff. Also, one of the nicest people I know. So check her out if you haven't already. No problem, Queen. I just wanted to do my research. Why did I get into this mess? Haha, it is what it is. A restaurant must be cleaned before it can be opened to customers. Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this. Traveler, looks like we're gonna team up again. We might still need your help in the future. Sure, as long as there's free meals. Okay, Sorry, just give me 1 second. There we go. Awesome. That's the spirit. But what is this Nete plotting? Ha, don't blame the Mora. Alright, let's grab this real quick. But yes, I am doing some Genshin Queen. I'm doing side quests in Sumeru, so if you haven't gotten there yet and you don't want to spoil yourself for the side quests, I completely understand. Alright, so... and let's go do the cleanup real quick. Hey, Borky. How's it going, Borky? It's wonderful to see ya. Everything Gucci? Hell yeah. Yeah, I hope your day is going very, very well, and I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out here.
Clients, 3 clients. Huh?
I am doing the Genshin. I haven't played Genshin in a bit, and I wanted to... I just wanted to catch up on some stuff. It's alright, but my dad wants me to go to bed. Oh, man. Since it's gonna be a 16-hour shift again. Oh, man, Borky. So, definitely get some rest, Borky. Feel free to lurk if you need to. Hey, that's okay, Borky. I have terrible memory, so I think I can watch side quests, but if you do main story, I will leave. Hey, not a problem. I'm not doing any main story at the moment. I'm just catching up on side quests at the moment, but I will let you know if I do start with any of the main stuff. Alright, thank you so much for the lurk, Borky. And I hope you get some good rest and be safe tomorrow. Traveler, please wait. Here's a letter for you. A letter for me? Yeah, Zudong left it for you. You know, the guy from Liyue? Where is he now? Why did he leave a letter for me? Beats me. All I know is he dropped by in a hurry the other day and left this letter. He wanted me to make sure to give it to you. He even offered to pay. Zudong came here in a hurry? Something must have happened to him then. Did that bad guy cause trouble again? Why don't we read the letter first? It might tell us what happened. Okay, let's see what he wrote.
Welcome, weary travelers. Always seek rest, we'll find it here.
Alright, so... Alright, let's see here. By the time you read this letter, Traveler, I should have already set off for Fontaine. I'm sorry that I couldn't say goodbye to you in person. As compensation, I've written the recipes for 3 dishes we made down and stuffed them into this letter. Take care of them for me now, and don't lose them. I spent a whole night writing them down. I'm sure you want to ask why I'm such in a rush to go to Fontaine. Well, that's a long story. Do you remember that fellow from Fontaine named Nete? After that day, he's constantly tried to convince me to help advertise for him. Honestly, I could not be bothered with him, but he seems to have no sense of shame at all. Each time I refuse, and each time he comes back with a grander offer than before. Eventually, he told me that he'd be willing to pay me as much as I asked, so as long as I help. Parvane feels that we should stay away from this person, for fear that he might make a villain out of me yet. The old man has advised to not even attempt to guess at the thought of evil men. And Julie, well, she's been the one chasing him away each and every time. Afterward, we started to plan a new route for our journey. I had originally wanted to return to Liyue for a bit before following the road to Mondstadt for a little look. I mean, Julie hasn't been home in a good long while, and I also always wanted to try Mondstadt's wine. However, that Nete fellow showed up again, but this time he wasn't offering me more to help him advertise. Instead, he wanted to sponsor our journey. According to him, he will pay for all of our expenses if we agree to go to Fontaine next, and has promised not to interfere with our business there in the least, or any business we may have elsewhere afterward. He even signed a contract with us, and it's a thick one, all right. Parvane spent a few hours combing through it, and she ultimately found nothing wrong with it, if you can believe that, apart from an instance that we must accept an interview. I'm not sure what this fellow actually plans on doing, but since he's made us this offer, well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to make a trip to Fontaine. Whatever the case, we'll be heading there with Nete for the time being. With Parvane around, he won't have any time to even think of doing something untoward, and with the old man and Julie on the case, he's very unlikely to try and use force. And as for me, well, I'll spend my time coming up with recipes again. If we have the chance, let's meet again in Fontaine. Right, one more thing. I'm not going to let Nete pay for our trip to Fontaine. Before we figure out what this person wants, I'm not going to take a single more of his. No way. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. What? Hi.
Silly
What's up?
churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl.
Well, come here.
Ooh.
You can lay down. My cat decided to come yell at me for a second. He wants attention.
When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight.
Oh my gosh, that's so adorable. I love that little pop emote.
Huh?
Ah, more pop cats. I love them. Alright, so let's go ahead and do Blooming Sands. I definitely agree with you, guys. I definitely agree with you, Queen. Popcats are one of the best emotes. They're so adorable.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh.
Okay.
Go!
Huh, so there was another batch after all. Hey, about Rafe's goods. Oh, you mean the stuff he ordered from me? Well, you're in luck. The batch of goods I just received has the stuff in there. I must say, though, he ordered quite a lot of things. Are you here to pick up his orders? How much did he order? Well, apart from that pot, he also ordered various seeds, fertilizer, and other items used in gardening. They're pretty weighty when put together. Are you sure you'll be fine by yourself? I've got my ways. Ah, is that so? Well, that's fine. I'll just get all this stuff wrapped up for you. Thanks for making the trip, by the way. The one I really like to use is that. Aw, that's so cute, Big C. What are you staring at me for? If you're gonna lay down, lay down. Or are you just trying to say hi to the people? My cat keeps rubbing the microphone, so he really wants to say hi. Yup, cat wants to be the streamer. He also wants to pin my arm down too, so that's fun.
Phew.
Alright. Mm-hmm. Purring ASMR. Actually, he's currently purring at the moment. I would let you guys listen, but he's not a huge fan of the microphone. He just likes to rub up against it every once in a while. Traveler, have you brought the stuff? And here's your package, my dude. These are the ones. Thank you so much, Traveler. Sure you're not trying to open your own flower shop? Well, I just wanted to buy more at once to save myself some extra trips, you know? Anyway, go rest over there for a while. I need to sow these seeds and put some fertilizer in, and... well, he starts working on the flower pot. Alright, this should do it. All Nirman needs to do is water this plant. Traveler, could I, trouble you to help me bring this flower pot to her? Why don't you go yourself? I need to guard this path. If any foodstuffs or goods pass through, I need to get more people from the village to come and take them. And you know how it is around here. If we're too slow, the goods are going to spoil under the sun. Just do me this favor, please. Nirman's not far from here. All you have to do is give this pot of flowers to her. I'll find a way to bring the rest to her. Thank you so much for the lurk, Queen. Go get some good food, and I hope it is wonderful. Be safe. Alright, so bring the flower pot to Nirman. Someone inside hears movement. Hello, may I help you with anything? Well, I'm here to give you this flower pot. Huh, is this from Rafe? There are flowers in this pot? Really? Thank you for helping him send this to me. I like it very much. But can I really raise these flowers properly? Is it your first time growing flowers? Well, no, I'm just not very good at taking care of plants. The previous ones all withered in my hands. I imagine that this pot of flowers must be even more delicate still, if I were to fail to take care for it properly again. Ugh, no, I just can't. Since the flowers are already in my hands, I must take good care of it. Perhaps Granny Kulsum knows how to solve this problem. Alright, and report back to Rafe.
Go!
Alrighty, let's see here. Nope, nothing over there. But this gives me a chance to gather these, which I actually need. Henna berries. Alrighty.
Go! Wow, so many raw materials.
You're back, Traveler. Thank you so much for helping out. How is Nirman doing? She's worried that she won't be able to take care of the flowers. Well, I'll help her look into this. If all else fails, we'll find someone else to ask about it. And if even that fails, I'll just look for something that's easy to grow and keep alive, I guess. Well, in any case, thanks for helping me out, Traveler. Please take this as your reward. I'll send the other items to her later. Hey, Grim! How's it going, Grim? It's wonderful to see ya. Borky was here earlier, so I'm glad to see both of ya. It's going? Hey, I completely understand. I've been needing to actually work on these anyway for a while now. Okay, so even Beast Stumble. Had a bad mental breakdown yesterday, but it's better today. Oh, I'm sorry, Grim. I'm sending you all the good vibes and
I just need a moment to quickly take down some notes.
All the good mental health support. I'm always here for you, Grim, no matter what. No problem. For once it wasn't your fault. Hey, that's okay. Sometimes stuff happens and it'll get better. Alrighty. Sorry for the yawn. I had a nightmare of making me lose faith in humanity. Oh no. Whoa, this sumpter beast is huge. It must hurt so bad getting kicked by it. Feed it with the food Mr. Albert gave us. Nice and slow. Then I was like, yeah, it's just a nightmare. Then I had a bad day with toxic people, and I was like, fuck humanity. That's okay, Grim. I just hope it gets a lot better for ya. It seems to be in a good mood. Let's bring it back. Alright, let's do this. I don't think it'll get better for toxic people, as they're pretty much everywhere. Well, as I'm sure that you'll find some people who are not toxic, and hopefully you will have a better time. Whew, I thought I'd lost it. Thank you, Traveler. I can't express my gratitude enough. I must check its condition now. Hope it wasn't hurt. Traveler, please help me find the other Sumpter Beast. Alright, so the other one is lost, and I'm heading to it. You can lay down. There you go. Yeah, you are a good little puppy. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that this one's it. Okay.
Stand clear. Animal test 6308.
There is no escape.
Cross over.
On Sunday, my former friend from Kazakhstan who deleted me from her life because of Nolly DM'd me. Hey Graham, I haven't talked to him, but I didn't need money and thought it would work. Oh my lord, I honestly hate people like that. Did you reblock her? This one looks a bit irritated. Whoa, look at its hooves, so sturdy. People could get stunned by a mere kick. Paimon, you can feed it. No, you go, hurry. Please enjoy your food. Like I said, Grim, I do hope everything gets a bit better for you. And if you ever need to talk or anything, you always know to message me. Let's bring it back. Careful, don't get kicked. You go back to Elber with the Sumpter Beast. I'll return to the city as soon as I get the goods in order. I'll make sure to hire some escorts next time. About the goods. And there's that, and there we go. Great, I can't thank you enough, traveler. I could have gone broke if I'd lost the goods in these two sumpter beasts. About our payment. Oh yes, your payment. Wait a second. Yeah, sometimes just people are so hard to understand sometimes, but as long as you know what you want and you know what you need to do for yourself, you got this. I mean, at this point, who even cares about her, right? Please take these. I can tell from your looks that you've been venturing around. I happen to be in the business of those gears. You could use all these. Whew. That sumpter beast could have recovered and the goods are mostly intact. I should be off. Thanks again, traveler. Yeah, I agree with you, Big C. Damn, that's crazy. You blocked me? Well, time to reblock.
Absorption test. Stand clear.
I mean, good on you for wanting to help, but I wouldn't want to help somebody like that, especially if they decided to delete you from their life. That's just not fair to you.
Absorption test. Animal hypostasis emulation.
There is no escape.
Take them.
Maybe if I was in a
have
better
no need.
situation, I could have talked to her a bit more, but I don't know. Yeah, that's probably true. What, I can't break that box? That's dumb. I can definitely understand, Grim. Alright, so let's continue along. And for a dream, I tarry. Alrighty. Fuck. I have pulled for the banners. I got to pull number 82. And I ended up getting C5 D-Luke. I'm sad because I really, really want El Hatham. So I'm doing my best to try and get more Primogems and stuff. So that way I can get El Hatham. Yeah, I was so sad. But the history that I'm currently at the current moment, just give me 1 second. So 5, 10, 15. I'm currently at 15 pity. Yeah, at this point, I'm just gonna have to, like, completely build him out of spite. Yeah, unfortunately. But since I don't have any money, I just kind of gotta deal with what I've got. Which is fine. It happens. I just love to have just a sugar daddy just for Genshin. That would solve many of my problems. But alas, unfortunately, I just gotta deal with what I've got. And that's completely okay with me. I would never build him even out of spite. Literally would leave him rot into a corner. Okay, that's what I'm doing for Toma, because I literally loathe Toma. I hate him with a passion. I do have D-Luke on my side account, and he's one of my main characters on my side account. So he's not too bad. Yeah. Oh no, this isn't my dream box. We've got a box. Haha, I've got one too. I even opened it and got a piece of paper with Amy's name on it. I remember that kid, the daughter of Jahangir, who was always found near the food shop. She dreamed of becoming a florist and would care for a lot of flowers. I think now that I'm out of it, I don't want to get back into any gacha game or not a game with gacha as a main mechanic. Yeah, I can definitely understand that, guys. Let's see your dream first. Oh, I almost forgot. I must take a look at my own dream first. Let me see. I hope to be a Vanara and live in the forest forever. So that's my childhood dream? My goodness, I can't believe that's what I wished for. Come on, kiddo, being a Vanara won't pay you much. Dreams are never good or bad. That's just some childish ideas. For someone at my age, dreams... Better to think about ways to get more Mora, and that's what gives some good sleep. Enough about my boring dream. Let's talk about Amy. I should definitely do something to make amends to her since I opened her dream box without consent. Well, let me think. Being a florist starts with learning how to plant flowers. I happen to have a spare flower pot that I can give her. Traveler, do you happen to know somewhere to get flower seeds? Leave it to me. I would prefer playing Ragnarok Online, which is an MMORPG with very low rates of drops that you have to farm the shit out of to get something. It has a better feeling than gacha games. Honestly, that's very understandable. I mean, I used to play Destiny and Destiny 2 a lot, and I also used to play Warframe a lot too. So I can definitely understand that type of drop rate system and farming the shit out of things. And now I talk to Amy. For sure. And it doesn't feel like you sold your soul to gacha to get something. Okay, at least... Okay, so whenever I play Genshin, I had the extra money to spend on the game. So I was completely fine with doing gacha. But I started out as free-to-play, so I'm not really that worried about spending money on the game. Because I can control myself, and that's the difference between me and some other people I know. But I definitely understand both sides of the situation, especially with stuff like MMORPGs. Is this for me? I wasn't serious about the box or the paper, so it's alright. You don't need to apologize. Don't worry, this flower pot has no use for me anyway. Please take it. I've asked someone to find some seeds. They should arrive at any minute. Here, the flower seeds. When I was working and I couldn't farm, I used to pay, but to be honest, it feels wrong. I get it. Ahem, Amy, you wanted to be a florist, right? You can start with planting these. Thanks, but if I do that beside my dad's shop, bugs might get into the pot. That would be a pity for the bugs in the pot, and the grown-ups have bugs in their food. But if I move the flowers further, I might forget about them. That's also a pity for the dying flowers. Besides, Dad is always busy and he never lets me go far. Thank you for the hydrate, stretch, and the posture check, Queen. I very much appreciate it. I will do my best with a cat that is on my lap and arm. Yes, healthcare check. Hey, you're good, Queen. He'll probably move in a few minutes anyway. Yes. You have water. You have food. And I'm just giving you attention. What else? What more do you want, cat? Oh, I see. He wants the scratches. My soul is already gone. It's okay, Griff, but oh yeah, he's enjoying the scritches. I set my max spending limit to $15 since I don't have the time to grind. I do idle games. Hey, honestly, idle games are actually kind of fun depending on what you're doing. We can take care of it together if you want. How about that? I did actually get to stretch a little bit. He's just kind of chilling on my lap best he can now at this point. Mr. Jahangir and I are basically friends. He should agree if we talk to him together. Okay, I want more flowers then. Samara Rose is my favorite. Someday I'll surround my dad's shop with Samara Rose. Good, that's a beautiful dream, little girl. Let's do our best for that. Please save one for me. Thank you. Let me think. I want a sweet flower too, and what else? So the kid is really into flowers. Hope you can stick to that dream. Hopes you won't grow up like me, a common and boring guy. Thanks for your help, traveler. Please take this as compensation for your trouble. Living with all your heart is more than calming. It's never boring. Thanks, I'm not complaining though. I was just having some thoughts after seeing the dream I buried. Alright, I should leave now. Thanks for your help today, traveler. Maybe I should write down another dream and bury it back there. Alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab that achievement. And let's go ahead and do one wish. Nothing. No streamer luck today.
The world remains constant over the centuries. But human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising.
Alright, so I am gonna go ahead. Okay, Cairo, you gotta move now. Sorry, bud. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and raid out. Nope, Cat is not mad, he just moved to behind me. Oh, me too, Miku. I'm just going to go ahead and raid out now because of the fact that my throat is getting a little sore from talking so much. And thank you everybody for stopping by and hanging out with me. I really, really appreciate it. And thank you for all the lurks. And just for those who haven't already, if you want to, go ahead. Drink lots of warm drinks and take care of your throat. Oh, I definitely will, Queen. I've been thinking about making some hot chocolate for the past couple days. I'm definitely going to do that. So that is my Twitter. I will definitely do some tea as well if I can. That's my Twitter, and for those who want to, this is my throne if you'd like to check out my throne. I also have an Instagram, which I barely post on, which I don't actually have that there. But if you want to, I upload content. I upload VODs and stuff on my YouTube as well. So if you'd like to go check out my YouTube, you can there. Thank you everybody for stopping by. This is for those who do have my emotes. And for those who do not have my emotes, we've got the Jade Raid with a purple heart. Hey, not a problem. Thanks everybody for stopping by. And we are just going to go ahead and raid out to Junie. I will probably be playing a little bit of Fortnite in a few after I grab a drink and rest my voice for a little bit. Be safe, everyone. And I hope everyone has a wonderful evening. Thank you, everybody. Bye. Take care. Have a wonderful bye. Have a wonderful evening and day. Be safe, everybody. Bye.